I've been working at the restaurant KOKS in the Faroe Islands. I started working there at September and I ended in November. So we had a school trip with our class and we went to this event called Chef's Revolution. It's a big event where all kinds of restaurants from all over the world come to that place to show their abilities of cooking. And also KOKS was there and I was really intrigued by the way they were cooking. After all, I had to make my decision for my new internship for my next school year, and I thought back of KOKS, and I basically sent them an email asking them if they had an open spot for me, and I got a reply after a week from Paul, the head chef, and he told me no, there's no open spots. And then after a few weeks, I got another reply saying that one of the trainees had a cancellation. And that they had an open spot, and if I still wanted to come. So I of course replied yes immediately, and then I made sure I bought the flight tickets, I sent them to Paul, and after that I made sure I also bought some warm clothes, because it's much needed in a cold country like this. And then I made sure I also bought like the last cooking materials I needed, and then I departed. Then I went to KOKS for the first time. We basically get picked up by a taxi driver who drives us to the area near KOKS. And from there on we have our own jeep who drives us up to the restaurant, or we walk, it depends. So, KOKS is a really small restaurant. It's in the middle of nowhere, laying between a lot of mountains. It can host up to 30 guests maximum. It has 2 kitchens. It has a service kitchen and a preparation kitchen. Doing the preparation, we use both kitchens to prepare it. And when it's service time, we use the service kitchen obviously for service, and the preparation kitchen gets used for dishes and cleaning.
Start meal for tonight.
A little snack.
Would be great.
How is this? Is it still food? No. Okay, I have the last dish. We didn't find a way to take a texture on this one. So we're gonna have this rock. And then canal here.
Yeah. Do we? I mean, what should be thinking about?
Most good Nordic restaurants use the style of cooking called Nordic cuisine. It's a style where they use not so many ingredients, and they don't overdo the ingredients. They keep it very simple and very natural. And also on the plate they use like 2 or 3 different types of ingredients maximum. Like it's all very simple, but at the same time very good. We also use this kind of cooking, only we have our own twist to it. We are trying to make sure the guests are tasting everything that is growing or living on the island.
Mahogany clam, one of the oldest animals we have here in the North Atlantic Ocean. They can become up to 500 years old. Here we've made them with, there's a small tart. The black tart is made from squid's ink, which is edible. And then there's a cream made out of the mahogany clam itself and some point cabbage marinated in kelp oil and some fresh mahogany clam.
Also a lot of vegetables or herbs or seafood we try and pick up ourselves. So we have our own harbor in which a fisherman comes early in the morning and deposits the sea and shellfish. We pick it up every day and take how much we need for the day. Also, we make sure we get our herbs every day. We gather them around the area. On the way towards KOKS, there's a lot of grass and flowers and stuff. And when the time is right, we can pick the flowers. They don't have that much different animals living on the island, but they do have a lot of sheep. There's more sheep than human living on the island. Some other traditional Faroese dishes are puffin and will. We make sure we use a limited amount and we'll do it in a very respectful and careful way. My chef is a really down-to-earth guy. He had a really nice speech which made an impact on me. He told us that he cares more about us being able to cooperate together than us as individuals knowing how much gram agar goes into a gel. So he means that he cares more that we are able to cooperate together well than being good as a individual chef. So we had a very big team with a lot of different nationalities. We had literally from all over the world, from like near to the Netherlands to all the way up to China and Japan. And because we had all these kinds of different countries, they all had a different kind of style of cooking, and I learned a lot from their style of cooking. So we all tried to share each other the way we cook in our country. The culture in the Faroe Islands was for some reason pretty relaxed. All the people were really laid back, and yeah, they all seemed very chilled. And it's nice that because it's such a small country, you get to know everyone. So at one point, I knew, like, if I saw someone, I knew who it was, or if I've talked to him before or not. And yeah, so that was nice in my opinion. Also, the country is one of the safest countries in the world, because if someone does something, he literally cannot escape the island without being seen. They do have one jail, but the jail has like around like 3 or 4 prisoners, and they have a pretty nice view over the island, and yeah, it's not too bad for a prisoner. So every Sunday and Monday we were closed, and after Saturday service, we went out almost every Saturday. Then the Sunday morning, we're most of the time pretty hungover, so Sunday was normally a day of not doing much. Then the Monday, there was quite a few normal life things we did.
No, 300. Let's go, Yoshi. 350.
Watch this.
And also, of course, we enjoyed nature and we did hikings and stuff.
Should I run?
Do it. Do. Do a funny run. Oh.
And I even went painting a few times. So I fell in love with the country because, first of all, when I stepped out of the airplane, I like felt that the air was like really fresh and really nice. It feels way more healthy than in the Netherlands. Yeah, the people were also all very nice, and the island just looks really nice with like all these mountains and the waterfalls they have everywhere. Yeah, it looked really nice. I really liked working at KOKS because the atmosphere was really good. Everyone liked each other, so we had a laugh a lot of times, and we had a really nice balance between having a laugh and performing well. I think that's really important in a restaurant. I think you can really taste it in the dishes. The most important thing I got out of it is friendship. We had a really nice time together, and I really enjoyed it with all my colleagues. And I'm hoping to see them soon in the near future.